this is JonTron.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 JonTron videos.
I'm in disbelief, I'm stunned. Why is Steven Seagal standing behind me? Oh God help us, I think this is Fountain Rules.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most excellent videos from the online creator Jon Jafari. What was your favorite JonTron video? Any we missed? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Dino City Bro. Back in the early days of YouTube, JonTron primarily focused on retro video games, experiences that would probably trigger our trauma rather than some nice nostalgia. Dino City was a platforming movie adaptation on the SNES. While the visuals and music were alright, the gameplay made this safari a bit too much for Mr. Jafari. By the end of the episode, Jon launches into a cover of Katy Perry's Firework. This proved so popular, years later, animators from around the world collaborated to bring us a full music video of his rendition. Number 9. Banjo Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts. It's no secret that Jon is a big fan of the old Banjo Kazooie franchise. So much, in fact, that when a long-awaited sequel was announced for the Xbox 360, he was overjoyed to begin playing. However, this game was not what he or anyone else was expecting.
Jock, it's time to finally lay this nightmare to rest.
This platforming Rareware classic went from a collection adventure to a build-your-own-car open-world racing game. Jon's reaction was equally as ridiculous. The worst part is the game itself disses gamers and its previous games openly, making this game and video a startlingly surreal affair.
This is a sin. This is a true sin, an ultimate crime against the entire gaming community.
Number 8. The Weird World of PSAs. Having the right intentions doesn't always guarantee the right execution. The delirious imagery in anti-drug games almost promotes hallucinations instead of deterring them. But the PSAs that Jon finds create some of the best opportunities for comedy. You can't predict what these adverts will throw at you, and you'll be left hysterical by the end.
Wasn't expecting that.
One minute you'll have someone destroying your kitchen, to a guy turning into a snake, to a small child telling you the consequences of taking drugs. These TV spots will scare you straight. Just listen to Michael Jordan.
Listen.
I was already listening, Michael. I was already with you.
Number 7. Clock Tower. Horror games of the current generation are filled with horrific action and in-your-face graphics, but Clock Tower for the SNES achieved the same kind of tension on such a limited system. We follow Jon playing as Jennifer as she hopes to get adopted by a wealthy recluse, but finds herself being chased by the terrifying Scissorman.
Scissorman.
This is one of those rare videos where the game Jon is reviewing is competent, and it's his performance where the hilarity stems from.
I did not factor in the warp ability.
Ham slices are more useful than just making a sandwich. There are so many secrets to be had in this game, and Jon finds a way to make every twist and turn funny.
Oh no, that's all I had!
Number 6. Titanic, The Legend Goes On. Do you know what the true story behind the tragic sinking of the Titanic needed? A rapping dog. We're not joking.
Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a load off your mind.
We join Jon as we take on this animated mockbuster that's so confusingly overpacked with side plots, you'll forget it's about the Titanic. Every kind of character you can imagine will show up in this film, and not all of them have aged particularly well.
Cannot wait to get home, muchachos?
Do I decent porno?
Mind if I join you?
Jon takes these ridiculous elements and amplifies them to the 9th degree. How could you not laugh at this fantastic mess of a film? And we're so grateful we get to experience it with the YouTube legend himself.
No, please, no.
Number 5. Hercules games. The legend of Hercules has endured for thousands of years, so of course it would have a few video game adaptations. But unfortunately, the grandeur of the myths doesn't always translate to other mediums. From the PS1 to Game Boy, even all the way back to the Commodore 64, the Greek hero has tried to find success in the world of video games. While there have been a few good entries, a large majority of them are painful to get through.
I need you to clear these rocks out of this field for me, Hercules.
Riveting.
Jon even finds weird bootlegs that were on consoles that weirdly preceded the generation they were originally released on. It proves too much for him, and Jon starts taking some drastic measures to end his suffering.
Get out of our home.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose that's right.
Number 4. Plug-and-play consoles. These cute little consoles were marketed to have a lot of power behind them, but they usually weren't all they were cracked up to be. I mean, when some products declare having 76,000 games on them, what grandma wouldn't be tricked into buying these scams for little Timmy?
Damn, if that's true, I'll be playing this for my entire life.
While the licensed plug-and-play consoles did have some decent side-scrollers on them, the real comedy comes from the badly designed and not-so-subtle bootlegs with very ridiculous claims. A lot of them are filled with bad unauthorized ports and retextured 8-bit releases, which Jon rips into relentlessly.
Not a brave enough boy for this!
As they progressively get more frustrating, Jon eventually ascends to bootleg master, although not exactly by choice. Number 3. Are you afraid of the dark? If there is one season that every JonTron fan looks forward to, it's Halloween, as the spookiest night of the year has plenty of hilarious content for JonTron to poke fun at. One of the most notable was when he tackled Canadian horror kids shows.
Let's do it. I'm good at riddles.
They're dead. 2 kids gonna die tonight.
You might remember the series Goosebumps haunting your TV screens when you were a kid, which led to some incredibly clippable reactions.
But you won't be 12 forever.
Or will he?
However, Are You Afraid of the Dark is perhaps the best of them all. Jon is graced with plenty of weird concepts, strange directorial choices, and badly dubbed scenes. He remains consistently funny throughout, and it culminates in perhaps one of the scariest endings to one of his videos.
They didn't blow it.
Number 2. Disney bootlegs.
Wanna see something real bad?
No.
We've all had a family member accidentally buy us a not-so-subtle ripoff of a popular film or character, but these copycats took it to a whole different level. There are a surprisingly large amount of bootleg, hacked, and unauthorized games of popular Disney properties. In this video, Jon dives deep into the best of them, showcasing scenarios no one could have predicted. With broken English and bad graphics galore, Jon even takes time to learn some Jungle Book dance moves.
If you can't beat him, join.
It all comes to a head when Jon actually gets sick after viewing an Elsa's Frozen Throat Doctor flash game. You couldn't make this stuff up.
I'm scarred for life. This is not a joke. This is not a part of the program.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Dark Dungeons. Dungeons & Dragons is taken to the extreme.
You know, it was all cool and good, but after that, I don't think this could be the same anymore.
Birdemic, the best, worst movie ever. This film barely makes sense, and we love it.
I love how unsure she is about saying hello. Yeah, I don't think anyone was too sure about anything during the filming of this.
Barbie games. Early games aimed at little girls were very strange. Star Wars Connect. Who knew Funky Town was in a galaxy far, far away?
Oh my God!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Waterproofing my life with flex tape. Sometimes you just really need a product that will stick by you no matter what, and the JonTron show found that with flex tape. While having a drink at the pub, Jon happened to catch the Phil Swift infomercial that would change his life forever.
I sawed this boat in half and repaired it with only flex tape.
You repaired it with only flex tape.
We find out how impossibly effective flex tape is at solving your problems, and we see that taken to the extreme.
Just let me die! Just let me die! Let me die in peace!
The video became so successful, the news covered it, becoming JonTron's most popular video and sending flex tape into the stratosphere. Jon and Phil later collaborated in what many consider a YouTube masterpiece.
Is this heaven?
No, Jon. It's not heaven. It's better. It's the flex world.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.